One of the most powerful principles of reality, which can completely transform our lives forever, is the mirror principle. This incredible transformation doesn't require any specific techniques or actions. It's all about becoming the person you want to be. For example, if you aspire to become a millionaire, you need to become a millionaire on the inside before it manifests on the outside. Otherwise, you'll keep moving from one place to another, thinking the issue lies with external circumstances. So, the first key lesson in this principle is, if you don't change internally, nothing external will change. This is the core of the mirror principle. If you master it, everything you touch will turn to gold. However, this journey requires you to confront your inner doubts and self-reflection. It might involve dealing with some hard truths you may not want to face, but if you're truly ready for significant change, this video is for you. In this video, we'll also explore a critical exercise that I still practice today. But before we begin, I request you to like the video and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, as doing so would assure that you are committed to change for the betterment of yourself. So, let's dive into this principle and understand how it can truly change your life. Reality acts like a mirror that reflects your relationship with yourself and the world. Your inner world reflects in your outer world. What does this mean? Let's consider the example of becoming a millionaire. If you believe deep down that you can't make money, that you're not good at it, the mirror of reality will respond with, "You're not capable of making money." It'll provide more evidence to confirm your beliefs. So remember this vital point. The external world is essentially a reflection of your internal world. If you look closely, you'll see that many people are increasingly consumed by the outside world, technology, social media, and the daily hustle and bustle of life. They've lost touch with their inner wisdom and essence. Now, let's explore the 4 keys that can help you shape reality according to your desires. When we delve into concepts like the law of attraction, one thing that comes up often is the idea that reality is a mirror. We often try to manipulate that mirror. The first key of the mirror principle is understanding that reality reflects 2 things: your relationship with yourself and your relationship with the world. In other words, what you see in the mirror of reality is a projection of how you see yourself and the world. If you look at yourself and believe you're not good enough, the mirror reflects that belief. It says, "You're not good enough." It provides more proof of why you're not good enough. This reflection is based on the messages you send to the mirror of reality. The mirror of reality is like a loyal friend, always validating what you believe. So, instead of trying to manipulate the reflected image, we need to transform the image we project. This is similar to influencing someone indirectly. Our goal is to influence our world indirectly. The mirror of reality intensifies what you believe, always reflecting your self-image and worldview. This is one of the most crucial keys. Now, how can we change this pattern and consciously choose what we want? You need to create your own identity and worldview, your paradigm. To help you understand how to do this, first, you must get clear about what you want in the long term. In 10 years, for instance, what do you see yourself doing daily? What assets make your life a continuous journey of discovery? Ask yourself, who am I being now? What characteristics and traits do I possess when I'm achieving, having, and doing all these things? This is crucial. Next, consider your worldview. How do you perceive the world when you are living this reality? How do you see the world when you're experiencing all this? Take a moment to breathe life into powerful affirmations. First, create affirmations about your identity, about how you see yourself. It could be something like, "I am worthy. I am a magnet for abundance because I carry within me the magic touch of an alchemist." Then, create affirmations related to your vision of the world. For example, "The world conspires in my favor. Everything happens at the right time and according to the divine plan." As you commit to repeating these affirmations daily and internalizing them, be prepared to witness an incredible transformation. The reality you perceive, the way you see the world, will begin to change before your eyes. Even if what you want seems difficult today, it doesn't mean you won't be able to achieve it tomorrow. Everything takes time, practice, and patience, so respect your journey, but don't let fear hold you back from achieving the extraordinary. Take a moment to do this exercise, as it has the power to revolutionize your life completely. Now let's move on to the second key. You need to understand that the reflection we see in our material world has a certain delay. Why? Well, in our inner world, we can create an image instantly just by closing our eyes and visualizing what we want. That's how it works in this dimension. However, in the third dimension, the physical dimension, things take a while to manifest due to the nature of matter. Matter is dense and can't break the laws of nature to make everything manifest instantly. So, here's the next key. You must hold on to the belief you've established long enough for your desire to manifest. What does this mean? It means you must stay true to the identity and worldview you've created until your goal reveals itself. Start by adopting the identity of someone who already has what you want. Ask yourself how that person would act and stick with that identity long enough. Here's an interesting phenomenon. When people start experiencing this, they realize their lives have ups and downs. They establish a belief and identity expecting their goal to come true, but the result doesn't appear immediately. Then their mood declines, along with their belief. Once their mood reaches its lowest point, suddenly, the manifestation reveals itself. However, when it manifests, it reflects their previous negative attitude with a certain delay. Then what manifests begins to deteriorate again because it is simply reflecting how they feel. This creates a cycle of ups and downs in life, and there's no escaping it. The key is always to stay true to the identity and worldview you've created, as this is the most effective way to bring about significant changes in your life. Now, let's move on to the next key, which I find profoundly impactful and practice daily. You need to understand that the mirror of reality doesn't reflect the nature of your thoughts, but their purified content. I'll explain what I mean. Think about it. If you keep expressing dissatisfaction with specific content, such as, I hate my dead-end job, I hate my boss, I hate my partner, I hate the bills, the mirror doesn't reflect the hate itself, but the specific content of your hate. For example, if you say, I hate the bills, you get more bills. If you say, I hate my job, more situations arise to increase your dissatisfaction with work. This is how it works. The more you complain about what you don't have and don't want, the mirror continues to reflect that in your life, giving you more reasons to confirm your worldview and identity. This is the fundamental difference between a scarcity mentality and an abundance mentality. It's simply a matter of seeing the glass as half full rather than half empty. The key to applying this in your life is simple. Focus on what you want and what you already have. To make any change happen, start focusing on what you already have. Everything you have, all the progress you've made, and your beautiful family, the things you already possess to make your life a journey of discovery. What do you want, and how does that look and feel? It can be a vague image as long as you're focused on what you want. When you continue to focus on what you want, the gap between your current life and your desired life begins to close because you start to push the boundaries of your comfort zone. So that's key number 3. Now let's move on to key number 4, the mirror cycle. This is the key that can change everything forever. If you learn to manipulate this mirror cycle for yourself, you will no longer be uncertain about your actions. You'll literally see reality changing before your eyes. It all starts with an observation. Look back at the backward attitude you had in the past, all the complaints, the negative experiences, or the unconscious choices you've made. That's the present moment. When you look at the present moment and are faced with bills to pay and a job you don't like, for example, observe this and use it to form your internal attitude. The image, thoughts, and feelings you present to the mirror. When you form this image, the mirror has no choice but to reflect it and shape reality according to that image. However, what usually happens is that most people look at the reflection again and remain trapped in this cycle. It's an addictive trap. They watch and remain stuck in that pattern, thinking, this keeps happening again and again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So they try different tactics and strategies, but they end up going back to the same pattern because they can't make an internal change. This is because there's no fundamental change in their worldview and identity. To break this cycle, you need to reverse it. Most people start with observation, then create the image, and finally, there's the reflection. But to become a true co-creator of your reality, you need to reverse this cycle. Start with the image you want to create. Turn your back on the reflection of your current reality. Realize that what's around you now has been formed from past decisions. If you want to shape tomorrow, consciously choose today. So start with the image. When you choose the image and say, "This is what I want, and this is what I have," the mirror has no choice but to start reflecting it, even if it's just small changes happening slowly, with a delay. Then, instead of observing, you confirm. You look in the mirror to see what's working, and when you see the reflection, you think, "That's working, look what happened." If you want more confidence over time, you'll notice that people start to respond better to you. If you wanted to improve some aspect of your work or business, you'll notice that things are getting better. The idea is that you always keep doing it, and the more you keep doing it, it will turn into something beyond anything you've ever imagined. If you start using these principles, your life will change completely. This is real, and it's something I've applied and seen real results from. At the beginning of my spiritual journey, I thought it was nonsense, but when I saw the results, it was incredible. Things I wanted started coming to me, even beyond what I had imagined. As we dive into the depths of the mirror of reality, we discover an inner power that we often overlook. What we see around us is, in fact, an echo of our beliefs, identity, and worldview. The secret of transformation is, instead of just observing reality, we must shape our destiny with the image of who we want to be and what we want to achieve. As we form this image, reality has no choice but to follow. It's a powerful concept that can truly change your life. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the mirror principle and the power of shaping your own reality. If you found this information valuable and want to explore more life-transforming content, please consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos and insights. Your support means the world to us, and together, we can continue this incredible journey of self-discovery and personal growth. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.